What's going on, guys? Welcome to your generous helping of Metroid action. So now the hype, or not so hype, has died down. We're going to take a look into when we can expect to see our beloved Metroid Prime 4 game on our Switches. Now before we can no longer see this Metroid Prime 4 logo, let's hop straight into it. So this is a section I feel like I should give you a history about the history of Metroid Prime 4, but I feel like you know how it goes. So here it is, your brief histories. We saw this logo, we freaked out, we wonder where we see it, we got pranked by this geezer, and that is basically it. So that's my in-depth history. Hope you enjoy my brief history, so let's just hop into phase 2 of the video. So on to when do we reckon this was actually cancelled. So we got that guy who you just saw on the 25th of January pranking us like a god. So it's safe to say development has been halted for several months by now, and development is in its first couple of weeks of working. So on the basis that the Retro guys started work on the project early January, it's safe to say a deal was secured by early December, with the original developers stopping anywhere between June 2018 and October, November kind of time. So I didn't quite make that a bit clear, but just to reiterate it, I think the Retro guys started development early January, so at this point are a month and nearly 2 months into development. So the next key question, how long will development take? This is extremely hard to predict as development times change based on scale of games. If a Breath of the Wild style game is being made, we can expect up to 5 years plus. However, I reckon development time is looking at between 2 and 3 years. I know this is quite optimistic, but I'll go through and explain this. This all depends on the state of development of the previous one. If character models and physics are still intact, a few years to create the world and design the story is quite reasonable. So I say again, if Metroid Prime 4 was completely scrapped, we'll be looking towards 2023, 2022, anywhere upwards to that kind of time. But I don't believe Nintendo team is that incapable to the point they can't even design a basic foundations for the games, or at least, a couple of concepts they can keep to give them a bit of a head start. Okay, so let's go through rough times, dates, when we're going to start seeing the Metro Prime 4 game at direct showcases, E3, and then a release window, time, dates. I reckon this could happen. So 2019, let's just get out of the way. I don't think we're going to see anything. It's just not going to happen. I mean, it's first year of development. They're not going to have anything worth showing us. There's no point showing us. We'll just get our expectations high. We'll be like, oh, 2020 might happen, but it just won't. It's too soon. So 2020 is a little bit more interesting. I don't reckon we'll get no Metroid. We might get something, but a Prime trilogy. I mean, there's way too much smoke for there to be no fire. There's got to be something. So early 2020, late 2019 is a good Christmas one. It's got to be something. So, now, 2020, I reckon we might get a teaser or some sort of development update, E3 2020. Just it's 3 years after the initial reveal, just to show us, it's still happening, and give us a little bit of insight of what's happening. And hopefully, we'll get a release date in 2021. So, this is a bit optimistic, but 2021 is 3 years of development, so quite a long time. And because they started ahead, I think that mid-December 2021 is completely reasonable, and still has enough time to give an in-depth, filled game, which is going to be worth the Metroid name. If this isn't reasonable, I reckon a March 2022, in mid to early 2022 release, will be the latest I reckon we're going to see this game. Now, appearance-wise, I first mentioned E3 2020 as the first appearance, which I still stand by. Still, there's a good chance. On top of this, I'm hoping for an appearance at the March and April Direct, they do one there, in 2021, as well as the January Direct, a bit early that year, 2021, and a huge focus blowout E3 2021. That's their main focus, to really push home this game. And then a small appearance in September Direct, just to advertise it a little bit more. On top of this, because I reckon Nintendo will be really pushing this game, a massive game, they've got to push it. So a Metroid Prime 4 only Direct. I reckon it's going to happen in late December. Now this is a bit off the top of my head, but I reckon, depending on how much they're going to push it and how much development time has gone in this, they're going to want to maximise the sales. And, I mean, they're probably going to aim for like 10 million sales on this thing. So, at November only Direct will fully get across to people how massive this game is. So, this will go into every little section of the game, the collectibles, the little things you can do. Just a really, really big in-depth look at what this game's going to be. So, I hope you enjoyed this shorter video from me. Just please remember, this is pure speculation. There's pretty minimal evidence on what's actually going to happen, so I just kind of made this up, to be completely honest. But there is, this is kind of logically thought through, so hopefully this is some sort of accuracy to it. Okay, so if you like this video, please press like. If you disliked it, please press dislike. We're a brand new channel, so any support is more than welcome, but we want to know why you disliked it, why you liked it, just so we can improve and get, a better quality video out for you. So we're looking to do daily or every other day, or at least, 3 or 4 videos a week. So subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and just give me your general supports on this topic. Alright, that's me signing out. Goodbye.